We begin with the latest developments in a shooting death that sent shockwaves through the Tucson community.
Last November, Richard Lee Richards was fleeing on his motorized wheelchair when he was shot and killed by an off-duty Tucson police officer. Now the victim's family is filing a federal lawsuit. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink is here with the latest. Eric, what can you tell us?
Well, Monica, Sean, it's been almost 10 months since former TPD officer Ryan Remington shot and killed Richard Richards in that Lowe's parking lot on Valencia Road. Last month, Remington was indicted on a manslaughter charge. Now the Richards family files a civil rights lawsuit against both Remington and the city of Tucson.
Our goal in filing this lawsuit is to seek some measure of justice on behalf of Mr. Richards and his family.
The civil rights lawsuit stems from the shooting last year, just days after Thanksgiving. Richard Richards was shot at 9 times in his motorized wheelchair. He was hit 5 times in the back and 3 times in the arm. Former TPD officer Ryan Remington pled not guilty to a manslaughter charge after a Pima County grand jury indicted him last month. Richards was a suspected shoplifter who had a knife. Body cam video shows Remington tried to stop Richards from going into the store before the shooting. Remington's lawyer Mike Story says his client perceived a threat to a store employee when he opened fire. Flanked by her attorneys outside the courthouse Monday afternoon, Richard's sister Victoria. The lawsuit alleges Remington had no intention of using non-deadly force that night.
It was a violation of Mr. Richards' constitutional rights to be free from unreasonable seizure and to be free from discrimination because of his disability. Mr. Remington's actions were unconscionable, unreasonable, and an intentional disregard to Mr. Richards' rights.
Story represents Remington in the manslaughter case. He sent News 4 Tucson this statement Monday night, quote, "It would be my pleasure to defend Ryan in this lawsuit, but sadly I am not involved." As Remington's former employer, the city of Tucson is named in the suit.
Mr. Richards' family has been through enough. We are asking the city of Tucson to resolve this matter quickly and without further trauma to Mr. Richards' family.
And the family wants both compensatory and punitive damages. They hope a jury will make the call on a dollar amount. Former TPD Chief Chris Magnus fired Ryan Remington the day after the shooting. Remington was officially terminated in January. Remington, who was on the force for 4 years, is appealing that decision. He is due back in court on the manslaughter charge October 4th. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.